Hello, everyone. My name is Landon Covington, and today I will be talking about an issue that is becoming more and more prevalent in the age of digital media, and one that I believe is not talked about enough. I have three sources, and that would be helpguide.org, McLean Hospital, and from Harvard, which will all be linked with my post. So the topic I'll be talking about today is social media and the effect that it has on society and mental well-being. Over the years, social media has become very integrated in our lives, and we use it each and every day. Social media has helped us reach out and communicate with people that we have never been able to in the past before. With this being said, it's very important to know the potential risks of being on social media too much and the effect that it has on our mental well-being. So social media has a lot of positive effects. For one, it gives people an opportunity to reach out to people and communicate with people from across the globe, forming a sense of global community. It also gives underrepresented voices people a platform to reach out and spread a message to more people that they would not have been able to before. On top of this, it's also a great business tool. So social media can be used from businesses to reach a broader and wider audience that they wouldn't have been able to before either. With this being said, however, there's also a lot of negative effects associated with social media. One of these effects would be comparison. So whenever they go on social media, whenever people who use social media, they look at people's highlights. People will only post on social media what they want you to see. So whenever you compare your reality to someone else's highlight and their peak, it's going to make you feel bad, and you naturally compare yourself to what you see on social media. This leads to lower self-esteem and detrimental effects to people's mental health. On top of this, a lot of people feel the need for constant validation when they're on social media. So whether that's the amount of likes they get, the amount of comments, the amount of shares, interactions, all of that, it contributes to their need for validation. If they're not going to get as much likes as an influencer or their friends or whoever they compare it to, it's going to make them feel worthless and make them feel like they're not as good and that they're not stacking up to where they're supposed to be. The last negative effect of social media would be the fact that whenever you're on social media so much and you're always on your phone, whenever you go out in real life and have to communicate with people face to face, it can make it a lot more difficult because you're not used to it. Whenever you're on social media, it's very easy to just type what you want to say, hit post, send. But in real life, you have to deal with body language. You have to look people in the eyes, and it can be very intimidating for people that spend too much time on social media. So what can we do about this? So a couple of things that we can do to avoid some of these issues would be to one, you need to maintain balance. So you have to balance social media and real life. So you have to make sure that you're not spending too much time on social media and that you're getting outside and having real life interactions. A way to do this would be to set a screen limit. You can set that up through settings. There's apps you can do that with. So to limit your screen time, that way that you'll be able to get out and have real life interactions. So that'll help you in the real world. Another thing that you can do is whenever you are on social media is to be positive and to support one another. There's already so much negativity on social media that you want to be the one who's contributing positively and making it a better space to be in for everybody else. So in conclusion, social media isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's not something that you should outright just distance yourself from because it has a lot of positive effects like we've talked about. But it is something that you need to be aware of and you need to control your use of because you can easily go down the slippery slope of it messing with your mental health. So next time you get on social media, make sure that you're using it the right way and using it for what it's meant for. It should be used to talk to people and however you want to use it, maybe for a business, but you need to make sure that you have a balance and that you're using it responsibly. Thank you.